Welcome. Chat rules. No doxing. No homophobic bullcrap. No racial bullcrap. If you don't like someone in chat, click on their name and select block. And then select block again. Done. If you ever feel like it's all too much, log off and contact the number below for help. To be eligible for gifted memberships, click the $sign and select membership. Then hit gift settings and slide to on to allow gifts. Turn off gift settings the same way. My email, conniekr68@gmail.com. Tips are appreciated, never expected. Cash App, $, capital CONNIEKR. PayPal me at conniekr68. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism and commenting.
Get ready, because Constant Sue has something to say, like it or not. Gosh, it's been so long since I did this, I forgot how. I forgot what buttons to push, which to go first, how to lay it out. Okay, this will be quick. I was just going over old clips, making sure we got them all caught and time stamped. And I know I've played this one before, but I swear you could play them all in 3 months and they're going to hit different. Because it's just the shit he plays and does. So this one just hit different today. And you know the bozo ain't right smart enough for mind control. Hi, everybody coming in. Sandy, Grinch, Dodie, Ash, Traders. Who am I missing? Sharianne, Anissa, Fizz, Sammy Joe, Honeybee, Sapphire, Granny Grinch, JP, Shazzy Bear, Rumor Has It. This just, the bozo doesn't have the wherewithal to have complete mind control. But he does have the gift of gab, or whatever that Jim Jones has, he's got it. And this video, I'd forgotten even that I was on it until I played a little bit of it. So let's listen from not a normal mind, because nobody's mind's normal. Maybe from the average. Just say you're the average bear. You're not slow. You're not advanced. You're just the average bear. When you listen to this, do you have discernment? Do you have questions? Or do you just go believe in it? His big thing is, if he gets caught doing something really outrageous and stupid, I was just telling you idiots. I was just telling you idiots, dummy. Thank you, Shazzy, for being a member for 9 months. What else did I miss? Sharianne for 14 months. Dodie for 14 months. What was I going to say? I should have said it before I switch subjects. Let's just get into this before I forget. Hey, Chad. Okay. Again, whoever got me the laptop and all the accessories, I love it. Thank you. It means more than you'll ever know, and I really do appreciate it. Okay. There's that. Oh, heavens. Okay. Now what's it look like? Nothing on there. I don't know why that does that every time. me see. Be patient with me. It's going to take me forever to remember how to do this. Okay. Click the icon in your address bar to allow access. What? Okay. Continue. Huh. I've never seen this before. It says your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access. Then reload the page. Okay. If I go away, I'll be back. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Haha. There we go. Hey, Viper. Viper, you're going to laugh at some of this one. Right corner of the browser, allow pop-ups. Okay. I think I got it now. But I want to use this. There, that's what I want to do. Hey, Robo Granny, Bob. Anybody else that came in since I said hi? Viper, you're going to find this one really funny. And I think I've given it to you. It's the one where he says, he hasn't talked to Mike Huckabee in quite some time. But yeah, when he gets caught doing something really stupid, he'll say, I was just trolling you idiots. Like his patch. I was just trolling you idiots. So was this a troll? Or do you think, was it live or Memorex? Remember that commercial? Do you think he did this meaning like this is what he really meant and this is what he felt? Or was this just a troll? I think he meant it. Now, the first 10 minutes of it is really hard to hear. But after that, it gets going. So, okay, let's get this going.
Wow. Man, the one is happy.
Hey, Sandy.
One is happy. Thank you, love Kelly.
This was from
She's having a birthday party on the 13th. She's invited every single one of us.
this was from November 26, 2022.
That's her house. We're gonna have cake and ice cream. But we're gonna throw her a party like never before.
You sounded awful sickly.
It's not till the 13th, guys.
Hey, Truth Troll.
What's funny about her birthday?
Miss G.
You turn them around backwards and you get. Well, you guys know.
You should, Flossie. Hey.
Now, around 85 people are in my chat for an hour and 20 minutes. 120. Not even knowing. It was just chatting, but that just shows you. Who knows? In the chat, an hour and 20 minutes with this music playing.
I couldn't understand any of that. Hey, Flies. Ugh. Let's talk about the puppies.
I said the movie ended November 22nd, 22. Anybody else know what happened on November 22nd? What happened on November 22nd? History.
Thank you, Jibber, for being a member for 12 months.
Big. Anything big at all. I think you guys learn better with me. I think it's better when there's music. Who knows? Let's give us a little bit of a background music. Let's do the good music.
Hey, Nancy,
Who we can talk.
that
The
dude.
music playing JFK. JFK assassinated.
Wish I could
My
understand that.
channel was made.
If you have earbuds in, you might be able to hear it better.
So let's all before we go.
Ooh, ooh, that's horrible. Ooh, hopefully you don't have earbuds in. Oh my, the hell, that's not me.
You see, a lot of people listen to people.
Hey, Kitsugi.
They come up and they say, "Rap killed a kitty." People listen to that. Now I'm actually starting to chat because cursing him out. You see, I too listen to a lot of bullshit fast. Now I don't listen to nothing. I don't listen to nothing now. But when a creator says something, the followers of that creator are intended to spread rumors.
Okay, what he just said there was a rumor came up in his chat, and he said when a rumor spread in the creator's chat, the subscribers are expected to share that rumor. No, not true. Let's get to the
And add on to it.
and add on to it.
You see, Team Rose? He sent a satanic Bible to BK according to BK. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. BK exploited that reason because he knows rap doesn't believe in that. He don't believe in whether heaven and hell. He does not. And that's his right to believe that.
Oh, he's talking about rap.
BK knew that already. That's why BK exploited that.
I'm going to fast forward this to 10 minutes because this is annoying. I think it was 10 minutes where I wanted to. We'll try here.
Certain creator took her information that she had on someone else, and she ran with it.
Okay.
Special. Anyone care to guess the music?
Not yet, Dreamer. We're trying.
Now, certain creator took her information that she had on someone else, and she ran with it.
I forgot what this was about.
Before we go any farther, whatever you want to call it, everyone put prayers in the chat for Megan. She needs prayers.
Maybe I'm going to speed this up a little bit more. Think of all the time we've wasted on Ernie's dead air. Hey, Rosie. I hate that black line. It made me crazy. Get on with it, Ernie.
For you all who need to subscribe. I'll be streaming through my website here real soon.
Okay, this is one of the times when he's promising a new website. We've heard that so many times, just about as many times as he's going to quit YouTube. The new website's coming. He just said that like 2 days ago, too. This is the exact repeat of probably 3 days ago.
I can't wait to show you guys what we've got in store.
Always.
One of these days, you people will see I'm the only one who stayed the same. I weeded out the lead. She didn't deserve it. I weeded out the weeds that was in the garden. We have all the screenshots, all the video clippings we need. True is true, real is real. Hate is never great, and nor will you ever see great be hate.
Sesame Street rhymes. Hey, Kimmikins. Weeded him out. What did he say? I have to repeat that. I got to put it in my Jibber Jabber file.
I weeded out the weeds that was in the garden. We have all the screenshots, all the video clippings we need. True is true, real is real. Hate is never great, and nor will you ever see great be hate.
Hate is never great, and nor will you ever see great hate. Not in a box, not in a fox. Not in the den, not with a hen. Dummy. If you really listen to his things, it's all jibber jabber.
When a certain creator said she thanked an idiot, a person who, well, I think who has no brain cells left.
I don't know who he's talking about.
That's when I was like, nope, I'm nowhere near this. I'm going to be a part of this. No way. But we'll continue on our own direction, which means the world through a lot. People have a right to choose.
Hey, CCM.
Who they subscribe to, who they watch, and most importantly, who they accept. I never left my people.
Now he's sounding like a Shazzy Bear. Thank you for the $10 super chat. I've hit that like. Have you? Connie, you're awesome. Thank you. He sounded like Moses. He never left his people. Wasn't it Moses that said, let my people go? Hopefully I'm right. He never left his people. And you think about a Cheshire Cats video this weekend. This ain't some mind control crap.
Words can never be accepted as reality.
Okay, now you're going to want to pay attention here. Because here's he's going to take us to school. He's going to teach us some Ernie Shell higher learning. Absolutely, Nana C. He never leaves his people, but he tells them he doesn't need them. Money, and he's very, very happy and taken care of now. And every time he's taken care of, he don't need it. He don't need this no more. He's going to leave to somebody, he don't need this no more. Don't need it. But the minute that somebody boots him to the curb, then he comes back to his people. You got to live off a woman. Most times it's a woman. It's more than $10 a cover charge cent. Yeah, 10 pounds. When we say pounds, it always reminds me of, I think, Flintstones. Flintstones money. Okay, back to school with Ernie Shell. Can you hear it okay? Is it too low? The cycle of Ernesto, right. Let me know if it's too low. Wasn't it not Fred Flintstone? Fat Albert said if you're not careful, you might learn something. Ooh, deep thoughts by Nana C. And I have to wonder why she's not with him all the time. Could he be her side piece? Could be. Yeah, all this knowledge, we should really pay for this. Okay, here we go. Deep thoughts.
Can never be accepted as words. Can never be accepted as reality.
Words can never be accepted as reality. So if I see a dog on my lawn and I say, there's a dog on my lawn, I better question that. Now he's teaching all of his deep thinkers to deep think, but somehow they don't deep think. Don't just accept the words. Let's listen to the next part of it. Hey, Sarah.
Until proven.
Until
In
proven.
training, we had a motto that we live by. Perception is reality until proven otherwise. That's not to say.
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. Perception is reality until otherwise proven. So, let's break that down. Perception is reality. What you see is your reality. So if I see a dog on my lawn, in my reality, there's a dog on my lawn. Unless someone comes up to me and says, hey, you drunk bitch, that's a giraffe on your lawn. And then I say, prove it. And they do indeed prove it's a giraffe. Well, then by damn, Ernie's right. They proved to me that my perception was wrong. It is indeed a giraffe and not a dog. So with all this deep thinking and all these lessons, why don't they criticize his words as much as they would criticize a dog on a lawn? They just don't make sense. What did Sammy Joe say? She's a prayer garden. Yes, she said that. Prayer garden. And they said it was Mel. Someone said it sounded like Mel. Anybody heard her? Yeah, prove it, Ernie. Prove it. Hey, Sasha. Now I'm going to play this again because I need to shut up because we got to absorb this all at once.
Perception is reality until proven otherwise. That's not to say take what you hear and run with it.
What is it?
Or if you take that knowledge that you're gifted.
You know the clue, your first clue, he's full of shit? Well, he starts a sentence or ends a sentence with the word for. For if we do this, for if we do that. What'd you do that to before? Send me a link. Okay. Okay, this is just for Sarah right now, or else I'll get all kinds of confused here. If he starts a sentence with for if we do this, that's just a little bit too much. What'd you do before? What did they do me like that for? He reached over there and tried to get everything, nothing. True, Bob, true. Yes, but Pink Bo, if we got time. Traders wants to go live too, so we'll see how fast I get through this. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, let me see if I can do it now. I made you a new avatar, and I'm going to put it on me so you can see it.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it unless you make it larger. I'm changing it to my own avatar so you can see it.
Your robot a bit.
I think it... Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see it. I got it from the phone, but I can't get it from my phone to the computer.
Oh, okay. I always do it on my phone. If you log into your phone on StreamYard, they're way easier to upload things. But that's you, that's
Okay.
Tyrant Sue, and then I made you a screensaver one. If you're streaming to cover it, it's a big Tyrant Sue one. But yeah, she's got a chainsaw and she's pretty cool. But yeah, I
That's
just wanted to
awesome.
show you that. So that
That's
okay, that's all.
awesome.
I'll stop talking for now so you can do your thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my food list, but
Are you taking
yeah.
notes here? You know, all this deep thoughts?
Yeah. Don't let your eyes and ears deceive you, folks.
Right. Wasn't it Saturday Night Live? They had Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. That's what I think about this. Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. Okay, here we go.
If you always believe that knowledge is real, when it's not false narrative.
Okay.
Or if you take that knowledge, run with it. That's not to say take what you hear and run with it.
Okay.
Or if you take that knowledge that you're gifted from a false narrative, then you always believe that knowledge is real.
Oh, that's deep. But Ernie, do tell us, how do we know if it's a false narrative? How do we know? Betty tells us.
You will teach your children that it's real when it's not. You will lead them by that false narrative. And then when it comes time, your information that you received will be worthless.
Oh no, worthless knowledge. What's worse than worthless knowledge? Ernie, how will we ever know what's true knowledge and what's worthless knowledge? I bet he tells us. Deep thoughts with lightning dumbass.
It will be worthless. And the ones you've heard along the way, you can ask yourself, was it worth it? Was it worth believing false things? You see, words can cause you to believe in an order, hurt upon others.
Okay, now it's getting a little deep. We've got to break that down. Words will cause you to believe. See, I've already forgot what the hell he said.
Things. You see, words can cause you to believe in an order, hurt upon others.
Words will cause you to believe in order to cause hurt upon others. Okay. Why is it got to be so cryptic? Why can't he just talk in English? Lies hurt people. It's just that simple. He does, Sammy Joe. This was 2 years ago, though, Sammy.
see, there's really no such thing as a bad student, but a bad teacher they are. Bad teacher.
Oh, there's no such thing as a bad student, but as a bad teacher, there are. There are, by damn, there are.
Can make a student believe however they want.
Yes, but if the student has a critical thinking, they will challenge that. So, are you saying that you can make your subscribers or anybody believe what you want? Or I can make everybody believe what I want? So if I said something, y'all just believe it? Hey, Cheshire Cat, I'm expanding on your cult this weekend. Micro penis, and it's not cut.
Take, for example, I'm telling you what you're taught as children, you have been taught wrong. You're taught wrong.
No way. We've been taught wrong, folks.
Taught that you have to go to school. You have to get an education. And furthermore, you have to go through more schooling to further your education. To what? To end up working for the man?
No, not really. To support yourself. Something you know nothing about. We're taught that. Yeah, stay in school. Sounds like pretty sane advice to me.
To work for someone else? To
Or
work paycheck
yourself.
to paycheck for the rest of your lives?
No, not always.
How many people have came home from work? You got these bills piling up, and you look at them, and then you think back, and for that one moment, you see clearly, what could I have done differently?
Shit. So how many of you have came home, Genevieve? How many of you have came home from work and the bills are still piling up? And you think back for a moment. Damn, I wish I would have dropped out of school. Here, what did I do? I stayed in school and I still have bills. Now, this is words of wisdom from a man that don't have no job, hasn't had a job, or let me say, hasn't kept a job and lives off a woman. Deep thoughts.
I was always taught that I have to go to work. I have to do this. I have to do that.
Right.
When you should be thinking outside of the box. Or if you thought outside the box, you wouldn't have questioned things like, hey, I'm going to put this in my brain. I'm going to put this in my...
See, I'm confused already. For if you would oh shit. Let's go back. Ernie, we'd get through this a lot faster. You weren't so damn cryptic.
Outside of the box. Or if you thought outside the box, you wouldn't have questioned things like, hey, I'm going to put this in my brain. I'm going to put this in my mind. I'm going to kill the thought out. You would have never done that. You would have opened your options.
Well, Ernie, I think most of us know that we have options. When we're in school, most of us have heard stay in school, go to college, or get a trade. You know, that way you'll be self-sufficient. Or if you do like my grandma did, showed us the bum side of life. See, this is what happens when you don't go to school or don't learn a trade. But I don't think any of us said, damn, I don't think I want to go to school. I don't think I want to get a trade. I'm going to think outside the box. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to live off old women all my life. I'm going to find YouTube and I'm going to set it up and I'm going to have all these old women pay my way. That's thinking outside the box.
I've always told you guys, never take a step. You know how they say when the world, when everything gets so bad on you, you take a step back?
He's always told you guys. I guess these are his lessons. Remember when he says, I've taught these people for 3 years. 3 years. These are his lessons.
Why train someone to take a step back where they are returning from where they just came from? Why? No.
Because it's called a figure of speech, Ernie. When you tell somebody, step back and look at it, you're not literally thinking, okay, he's going to step back one step and look at it. For you're returning to from which you came. No, it's not that hard, Ernie. No, when you say take a step back, from what I was taught and heard, that's so you can see a broader perspective. Because when you step back, you can see a bigger picture. But you're the man. Maybe you know more than me.
Take a step to the side. You look at your adversary differently. You look at those options. Those options decide who we are and what we're going to do about the situation.
Okay.
Remember that.
Okay.
You take a step to the side, or
Okay.
you take that step back. You're returning from where you just came from.
Oh, man. He's a genius. He's a damn genius. Let me see what Fizz said. Fizz said, have some Kool-Aid, y'all, and Cash App Constance. Remember for 12 months. Thank you. Yes. So the words of wisdom from Ernie Shell is, don't take a step back because you're returning to that for which you just came. Take a step to the side. Now, I would ask myself, how do we know that Ernie's teaching me right? What school did he graduate from? Does it align with my thoughts? How do I know this man ain't just full of shit? Just jibber jabber, like a Jim Jones. I think I should be able to see his credentials, right? After all, if he's teaching us, we need to see some credentials.
Why? Why?
Why what?
When you say you question everything, do you?
Absolutely.
If you did, you wouldn't believe a lot of these lies.
What
You would
lies?
have questioned, and then the first thing you would have said is, you wouldn't have said why, because if you say why, you already know why. You know the answer. That's the hypothesis. Why is the hypothesis of it? But you would say something like, how did this happen?
Okay. So you're not supposed to ask why. You're supposed to say how. So if I say, where did you go to school? Was that correct, Ernie? So if I'm questioning you, I'm questioning everything. I say, where did you go to school? Where did you train? Who taught you? What was your grade point average when you learned? Did you graduate at the top of the class or the bottom of the class? I'm doing it right, aren't I, Ernie? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
How did you know?
How do you know?
What did you learn? Who was with this person? Who's with that person?
Where'd you go to school?
When? Never why.
Okay. Never ask why.
And then you see their reaction, their expression. They get mad.
Oh, that's right. That's exactly what he did. When I asked, where did you go to school? Where did you do your training? What was your grade point average? He got mad. Ernie's right.
You question. You see, this whole time, Constance Sue has been doing her homework on me.
Absolutely.
She reached out to people, hell, I ain't seen in years.
I did reach out to people you hadn't seen in years.
And they're like, man, are you being investigated again by the Department of Homeland Security? Who is this person? Are they undercover?
Nope, not
I'm just
undercover.
like, to be honest with you, I have no idea. But I wish someone would have told me earlier. We could have had a nice conversation. I have nothing to hide at all.
Clearly.
But what?
That's why I still don't know where you trained. I still don't know where you went to school. I still don't know your credentials. But you have nothing to hide. Okay, got it.
Certain creators done to me, making and trying to make people believe a false narrative. That was wrong. That was wrong.
He doesn't like the way that some creators done him. They created a false narrative. That was wrong. That was wrong. Okay, well then enlighten us, Ernie. Show us where you went to school. If we say this fool hasn't gone to school, hasn't done any training, then you need to come back with, oh, but for I have. Here's my credentials.
I've never been in it for the money. Could care less. I have a great job, a great career right now. Why would I jeopardize?
Now I'm going to question everything. Ernie said to question everything. Ernie, what is this great job you have? No, I guess that would be intrusive. What's your past jobs? That's not intrusive. I can't hurt you from say what your past employer is. So where did you work in the past, Ernie? Give me a little insight to who you are if you don't have nothing to hide.
Any of that now. Website is ernieshell.com. Simple. So
Angelo did show his GED that he got direct from the. Yeah, he admits to being investigated. Angelo did get that from the Department of DOD, I think. It came in the package that Angelo got.
honest rage. Look how far you came.
Look how far Honest Rage came. How far did she come? From Benny's to Ernie's. Oh, that's far.
You see, I'm glad you did question things, Constance, Sue, because when I was on panel with you and you said you started talking to me, it was really flattering to hear great leaders like Michael Flynn say good things about me, and I didn't even know. Or some.
Yes, I didn't even know it either, because Michael Flynn has never told me anything great about you. That's how you get shit twisted. You're putting out a false narrative, Ernie. You're not listening. You just said to not put out a false narrative. That's not what I said. I said some dum-dum on a website that I messaged said you came recommended by Michael Flynn. Now, that's not the same as saying that Michael Flynn recommended you, right? See, this goes two ways. Yes, and how many Mondays ago was he going to destroy Angelo? Right.
Someone had said he did. That's even better. Thank you. I'm glad of that.
You're glad of that. Well, that's because you put out a false narrative. You put out the false narrative that I spoke to Michael Flynn and he gave you a good recommendation. And you just presented it to your subscribers that you were recommended by General Fund.
I haven't talked to Michael Flynn in a year and a half.
Noted.
Last time I talked to Michael Flynn, he was fishing.
Oh, well, yeah, that must mean you know him intimately, right? Because here he is out fishing, and Ernie just rings him up and says, "Hey, old boy, what's going on?" And they chatted up. That wouldn't be a false narrative, would it, Ernie?
Everybody says, you're talking code, Ernie. Ernie does talk
Not so much code, jibber jabber.
code. That poor bastard. I don't think sometimes he knows what he's even doing. Oh, God. Huckabee gave me $200 extra for a tip.
Huckabee gave him $200 extra for a tip. Well, that must mean that he's met Huckabee, right? That wouldn't be a false narrative, would it? Meet Suzammy.
Great tipper.
Which Huckabee? Tom Huckabee? Sarah? Mike? Bob?
Now, I still want to bring my channel up to par.
Okay.
We're going to have certain people as guests call in.
Nobody so far. This was 2 years ago. Nobody's came up.
Let's see a little bit more about who's real and who's not.
Oh.
But one thing I won't be doing no more, and that's playing around. From now on, it's straight business.
2 years ago, he wasn't going to be playing around. It's straight business. From now on, from 2 years ago, it's straight business.
And whether or not you hit the like button or not, that's fine. But at least people can subscribe to the channel if they wish.
Right.
Christmas time, I have a really huge surprise for you guys.
So 2 years ago, Christmas time, he had a really huge surprise for us. Did we see anything? Does anybody remember a huge surprise, Christmas 2023? I recall no surprise. Nothing. How disappointing. To be promised a Christmas surprise and no Christmas surprise.
A lot of people have messaged me asking me if I still have shirts available. We have a few.
Now, those were the same shirts that were going to sell out that day. These were the shirts that were delivered. The only shirts that I know of delivered, besides the one the Predator Hunter Nation. These were the shirts that MAGA delivered, despite the video that Ernie wants to put out saying he did. It was MAGA. But remember, he sold them as these are going to sell out. These are going to sell out right away. He still had them in November. Always got to sell a shirt.
And we drop prices. We dropped prices on those last few. If
Ooh,
anyone's interested, please let me know.
discounts.
But let's not go by the same email. We don't do that anymore.
Let's not go by the same email. We don't do that anymore. Why would you change your email mid-sales, Ernie? That just don't ring true. I would question that.
Everybody's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you.
What are you talking about, Ernie? What are you talking about?
If you go by the same email, you're not going to get nowhere.
Oh, okay. Now, this is businessman Ernie speaking. If you're selling t-shirts and midway through your sales, you might want to switch your email up. Because if you keep the same email, you ain't going nowhere. Well, Ernie, where did you learn that business strategy? Where did you go to school, Ernie? Because that just don't seem right.
But if you go by this email, you might get it somewhere.
Okay.
Again, I don't know.
Well, Ernie, who knows if you don't know? If you switch your email up midstream, that seems like it's going to cause problems. But then you say, well, if you don't, but you don't know if you don't know. Well, who the fuck knows if you don't know?
What do you guys believe?
What do I believe? Well, common sense tells me that if I have a t-shirt campaign or any campaign, I should probably keep the email address the same through the campaign until the campaign's over, because it's just going to get messy and confusing and cause problems. But what do I know? I'm not a businessman like you.
I think if you go by this one,
Lightning Tiger Strike at gmail.com. Okay.
you may get somewhere.
Now, don't go by the old email. Switch it all up midstream, and you might get somewhere. Quit doing that.
You can go to my website. It's safe. It's very, very safe.
So I think I said, don't go to Ernie's website, because that is one way that he could get your IP address. I think it's hard to get it off of YouTube, just as a subscriber. But if you go to somebody's website, I think it's a lot easier to get your IP address. So he's going to try to draw traffic to that website so he can get everybody's IP address. Now, if you have a VPN, you're probably okay. But some people don't have that. But I think that's one reason he wants to drive all the traffic to a website. Now, that should be general awareness, Ernie. You should have told your viewers, don't just believe a website's safe because some bozo says my website's safe. You should teach your general awareness that, hey, just like I said, be cautious when you go to websites.
Did you know that over 850,000 views have already been on my website? And I've not done nothing with it yet.
What was that?
My website it's safe. It's very, very safe. Did you know that over 850,000 views have already been on my website? And I've not done nothing with it yet.
850,000 views? And he hasn't done anything with the website yet? Are you viewing your own website that much, Ernie? How does a website get a view without doing anything with it? I would question that.
$850,000 views
850,000 views
on my website.
On his website.
Wow.
Wow. That is amazing. And yet here you sit on YouTube getting 300 in chat. Don't make any sense, Ernie.
My website is going to have a new server here soon where I can do my lives on my website and I don't have to be on YouTube.
Now that was in 2022. The new website was coming with a new server, so we didn't have to do YouTube. Did we ever see that new website? Nope. Still on YouTube. Always
I don't have
excuses.
to have anything to do with that. Then
Yet here you are.
right now, there's certain creators who are watching me,
Yes,
and they're not too happy.
we're not.
Send an email through the new one. Some of your guys' stuff's not even coming through. Also, Sue said she emailed me. I can't find her email to save me, and I've been looking through all of it.
Excuses.
There's a lot of ideas that's in the works
Always.
right now. I've got about 50,000 people who joined the website, but I'm not letting nobody in. You know how you sign in?
What the F? He's got 50,000 people that want to join the website, but he ain't letting nobody in. 50,000 people want to join this website. This website that he's never promoted and we don't know about it. Got 50,000 people knocking at his door as opposed to 300 in chat on YouTube, yet nothing was ever done. That don't make good sense.
It's got a place where you can sign in on the website or join membership or whatever. There's about 50,000, and I'm not even looking at it. That's not even working right now. I wanted to see how big of a bandwidth I'm going to have before anything gets done. But I'm working.
Well, that's because Alicia told you for what you want to do, you don't have enough bandwidth.
On it right now, as I want to do more through my website than I do YouTube.
Thank you, Buttercup Baby, for being a member for 14 months. But yet he never did anything.
I was talking with a former fighter a couple of days ago.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's been about 4 days ago.
Okay.
And I said couple, I got to be careful with my words because if I say couple, well, people take me as it for 2 days. But if I'd be more specific, 4 or 5 days ago, let's just
Specific?
Just to be
No, you need to be specific. And everybody knows when you say couple, that's about 2. That's a reasonable thought. Nobody questions that, Ernie.
safe ballpark figure on it. And he was telling me how YouTube does not let him broadcast his stuff anymore. And I said, Andrew, I said, maybe it's the fact that some of the ways you've said things about women and other people. And he said,
he's talking about somebody named Andrew in Sweden or some other country.
well, you know, when I say things from culture view, I said, that ain't what they're looking for. Though. When you say something out of the way it goes, it's always going to be taken in a way that is either offensive towards someone or shedding that sort of light. I said, even though you have some great information and great knowledge, but to be honest with you, there are some things that I disagree with you on. But it's okay to disagree because we can agree to disagree. We can still be civil.
Well, that sounds reasonable.
Andrew had one of the fastest growing YouTubes that caught on knowledge-wise for people because his sayings are legendary.
His
a lot of his
sayings
are, but there are some things that's questionable.
Okay.
He can be a loose cannon, but he can also be a very caring, sensitive person.
Oh. Sounds weird to me.
When I go to Romania.
Romania. Now, when Ernie goes to Romania, he's going to see Andrew.
Bring up a big hornet's nest right there. I know it would, but
yeah,
it's okay. Well worth it. Now, there's other creators that I'm very, very fond of who I like to watch. I don't like to watch those who name money a lot. I like to watch those that bounce the ping pong ball off a couple cups and, they go through this little obstacle course with this little ball and it goes around. I like watching shit like that. Like I said, watch that for hours. But the whole time I'm thinking strategy and trying to develop my mind. I'm training my mind. Did you know that your mind trains better when there's something else in the background going? Did you know that? Who knew that? The one in chat who knew that. Master Sue, did you know that? Did you know your mind is better? It's like the ancient ninja. Did you know they fought in the dark? They trained in the dark. You know why? Anyone know why? Because you can see someone in the daylight. But imagine if you train at night. If you train at night and you develop your eyesight for the night and you get so good at nighttime, imagine what you can do in the daytime. A lot of people talk about a society that I once belonged in. BDFS, Black Dragon Fighting Society. A lot of the members are dead. But I still have my certification. I remember it. I remember getting my second degree black belt from Dr. Lawrence Day. He was a great guy. Great person. You can Google that name if you need to. I wish I could go back 20, 25 years. That still haunts me to this day. I turned my back on something that could have been so great for me. Because I thought that I was doing something right. I listened to the false narrative, much like what's going on these days. Except for that false narrative was so much more to gain. I just wish I hadn't listened to it. I would have destroyed another company. I wouldn't have saved it. But that's if I could go back 18, 20 years ago, let's just say, to be precise.
Yes, I was muted. What was the last thing you heard? Let's go back just a little bit. Here we go.
Imagine what you could do in the daytime.
Ninjas fighting during at night. Yeah. I'm here.
A lot of people talk about a society that I once belonged in.
What is that society?
BDFS, Black Dragon Fighting Society.
BDF what? Black Dragon Fighting Society. Sounds prestigious.
A lot of the members are dead.
Oh no.
But I still have my certification.
You do. So does Sarah.
I remember getting my second degree black belt from
So did Sarah.
Dr. Lawrence Day.
Yes.
Was a great guy.
He was.
Great person. You can
Sounds
Google
like.
that name if you need to.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the permission because Angelo did exactly that. He Googled that name. They don't know who the hell you are, Ernie.
I wish I could go back 20, 25 years.
Hmm.
That still haunts me to this day.
Oh,
I
no.
turned my back on something that could have been so great for me.
Well, why'd you do that?
Because I thought that I was doing something right. I listened to the false narrative, much like what's going on these days.
Well, you live, you learn.
Except for that false narrative was so much more to gain. I just wish I hadn't listened to it. I would have destroyed.
Well, there's your life lesson, Ernie. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You were wanting to go for the gusto, and you should have been happy with what you got. Seems like the series of your life.
Destroyed another company. I wouldn't have saved it.
You're kind of
That's if I could go
confusing.
back 18, 20 years ago, let's just say, to be precise.
Can't go back. Nina,
The ball was passed to me.
oh no. You
and
dropped
I had
it,
a chance to do something very great,
and you dropped it.
and I fumbled.
Oh
I
no.
fumbled the ball.
Oh no.
But you see, it's not what we do in the past. It's what
It
we do in the
ain't.
future.
Oh, okay.
More importantly, the present.
Well, Dr. Phil disagrees. Dr. Phil says the best prediction of future behavior is past behavior. And if you look back at what you've been here doing, the masks, the wrestling, scams, never following through, taking money, not earning it, not working, I would take a guess that this time next year, ain't a damn thing going to change. You're going to be sitting on your ass, talking about some cryptic bullshit, and hoping people believe it. Hurry up, Bernie. It's almost over.
Rashida Kim once told me,
Who? Sheeta Kim.
if you let the moon come and go too many times, it will be too late.
Ooh, that's deep. That's deep. Folks, always remember and never forget. If you let the moon come and go, might be too late. That's just profound. Tell us more, Ernie. Oh, dumb thing. There you go.
It will be too late.
Yep.
Never really believed any of that, but I see as I'm older now.
What, you dumb? Why wouldn't you believe that? That's common damn sense. If you let the moon come and go, it might be too late. If you don't do something now, it might be too late. And Ernie never did believe that. Yeah, Ernie never did believe that. But now he does. He's a slow learner. And he's teaching us, folks. This is our teacher. He didn't believe that if you let the moon come and go, it might be too late. Jibber jabber, sugar pie. That's why I titled it like I did. Jibber jabber and repeat. 2 years ago, jibber jabber is the same jibber jabber he's got now. Just repeat. He ain't done a damn thing. Nothing. Yeah, midnight. He deep in think. Yeah, he's profound. Okay, get on with it, Ernie.
Exactly what that meant. You see, when we're young, when someone tells you something and gives you information, he tells you that you can be that. You look at yourself and you say, I don't know about all that. I don't think I could ever do that. I could never do that. I could never achieve that.
Well, if you're a self-doubter, maybe. Depends on how you were raised. But I was always taught I could be any damn thing I want to be if I put in the potential, put in the work. Got to put in the work. Nothing comes easy.
But as you get a little bit wiser, a little bit of age on you, you look back and you say, "Well, God, wow, I'm way too old. I can't never do that. I can't do that."
Well, I don't know about that either, but it is harder as you get older. There was a lady once, she was like 80 something, and she got her lawyer degree. So there's that.
I'm not young no more.
No, you're
I
not.
can't do that.
No.
And then when you get older, you look back and you realize those were the times that I could have done that.
You should have.
I could have grabbed a hold of that opportunity.
You could have.
I could have grabbed that moment in life that I needed the most.
But instead, what'd you do? You larped your way through it.
But it's gone.
It is.
People, don't be the ones who says, "I had that opportunity and I let it slip." Don't do it. You see?
Okay, Ernie, we won't. What's it say? Physician, heal thyself. Wow, too easy. Too easy, guys. Right, that dude.
See, I had my second chance.
You did. You
Then I
fucked that
grabbed
up.
hold of those reins.
You did? What'd you do with those reins?
I've had people reach out to me and say, "Hey, you're that voice. Let's do this."
You're that voice. Let's do this. Did you do it? You had it by the reins. Did you do it?
But I turned them down.
Oh, why?
A lot of people wouldn't have.
Why?
Some people would have said, "Wait a minute, this is an advancement. This is something that's going to better my life."
Right.
And went with it.
Right. Seems logical. But you said no. Why?
I'm not no flip-flopper.
You're not. Okay. What's that have to do with anything?
Never will be.
Okay.
And for someone to go so far out there to try to make someone believe someone is someone they're not, those people are.
See, this is where it turns into jibber jabber, Ernie. Because you just went from one topic sentence to the other topic sentence to another one right after 3 sentences. You didn't elaborate on anything. You didn't make sense or any of that. But let's go with the last one. What was that, Ernie?
To go so far out there to try to make someone believe someone is someone they're not. Those people are very dangerous.
Oh, I remember a lesson people tell on themselves. Remember? Time tells all and people tell on themselves. He just said that people that go out of their way to make people believe there's someone they're not, those are the dangerous people. I'm sure he thinks he's talking about me, saying that I'm making people believe he's something he's not, just because I can't vouch for anything he is. But I'm gonna use my brain and say, Ernie is trying to make us think he's something he's not. Well, he just told us he was a member of the Black Dragon Fighting Society. And thanks to Angelo, we know that's wrong. The master of vagueness, right, Katie? I mean, honeybee, you're one under there.
Never have I ever believed anything that came out of YouTube.
Well, there you go. Ernie's never believed anything that came out of YouTube. So that means we should never believe anything that comes out of YouTube. I mean, all the how-to videos, like I fixed my dishwasher by a how-to video. What else have I done from that? I think I fixed a computer one time from a how-to video. I know we learned some dance moves from a video. I know I learned about my dog from a video. So sure, and you can believe a lot of stuff that comes out of YouTube. But time tells all, folks, and people tell on themselves. So is Ernie telling us we shouldn't believe anything he says? Don't believe anything that comes out of YouTube. I think we're getting somewhere.
Now, not to say that I haven't took words and ran with them,
Yes, you have.
because I have,
We know.
but I've apologized for that.
Oh, so I apologize to you.
Some creators, they say, oh, well, you hurt my feelings. What did he do? What did he do? Oh, he did this. He said something to me in chat.
Oh, no. I think it's went way deeper than that. But I guess you'll own up to what you want to own up to.
I never said nothing mean. I just went with how you are. It shows your attitude. It shows your character.
Oh.
The background music is to make you learn.
Now, I'm getting conflicting messages. He just said he never believed anything coming out of YouTube. But the background music was to make us learn. Are we being mind controlled? Mind fucked, Ernie? Is that what you're doing with the music?
No, it's not going to put you in a trance. Or maybe it will.
Maybe it won't.
Should be viral. Oh, he's trancing people.
He always hopes some comment goes viral. Ernie, what comment's ever gone viral? Of all the times you said it's going to go viral, it's never gone viral.
He's subliminal messages. I choose not to show my face. I might be going through some plastic surgery right now. I get
Oh, yeah, this is back in the day when he wasn't showing his face. Maybe he was going through plastic surgery.
these damn wrinkles out on my face. You never know.
Yeah. I think he had herpes on his face.
Maybe I'm building my body up. Who knows?
Always.
Maybe I got fat. Never know.
Possibly.
I went back to wearing my wristbands.
I bet.
Maybe
That's
that's
a-
a little bit different.
That's a psychosis in itself.
So, any questions? Any questions?
Oh, always questions. Get on with it, Ernie.
Ask away. But she did say she loves you. I cannot accept your money or whatever that is. I don't know what's happening. There's a poop emoji. I like that. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I seen that, Katie, damn it.
Blood Money Bitty Keys. Or the Hitman. It's the first one. Oh Lord, somebody shit all across the screen.
Creepy. Creepy.
Damn, we'll be cleaning it up for days.
This is from Dohickey. This clip, by the way.
Okay. Who got pink poop?
Pink poop.
Okay. Next one.
Okay.
The Stand.
Ooh. Your adversary.
Oh Lord, there's shit all over my screen again.
He says put poop emojis in there if you don't like them. Who's next, Ernie?
Well, hello, Jody C. Brown. How are you?
Benny and the Stand.
Good to see you. I hope all is well. Next creator.
Who?
You guys ready?
Yeah, but it's rap.
I have a live view. Oh, well, I'm there. Let's just say that.
4 more
Back
minutes,
to you real
Ernie.
good.
Get on with it.
Okay, so next creator. Here we go. Nicolina
Oh, I
777.
was wrong, Nicolina. Anyway, I think that's the end of that. I think it just goes into bitching about his creators again. But the point of my teaching today, 2 years later, same jibber jabber, ain't shit changed. What'd you get for your money, ladies? What'd you get for your money? Well, you paid for Ernie some hookers more than once because we seen that yesterday. You know, when he says baby Lisa, there wasn't baby Lisa. You paid for some Uber. You've paid for a lot of motel rooms. And Ernie ain't did a damn thing besides jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. Always excuses, never results. Yeah, that's his poopy face meeting list, honeybee. Yep. So, be careful what you do with your mind, folks. Your money, you know, be careful what you do with your money, but be careful what you do with your mind. Because you might just be sitting over there in this chat, and this fool will put on some music, and next thing you know, you're the stripper paying for him in a motel room. I think that's all I got for today. I just seen that clip and I wanted to go over it really quick before I forgot it. And I didn't have anything to go with it. I think Traders is going live next, maybe. I don't have my notepad transferred to the computer yet, but if somebody wanted to drop a link. And that's the lesson for today. Katie, I hope you get your wrench back. Because we were, you know, that was our, you know, like zookeeper, you know. We have to have a friend in the zoo. And if anybody, you know, wants to know for sure, I know Viper did call that Black Dragon Fighting Society, and they had no clue who Ernie was. Sarah went and made her own certificate. And I'm gonna make sure I got all my stars here. Buttercup Baby for 14 months. Nina member for 14 months. All those. Yep, we are gathered here today. Does somebody want a closing prayer? Can't find my membership button. There's Robo Granny has Traders link. Lightning Viper says, I spoke to them on Facebook. There you go. I'll bet you Buttercup will have the link here in a second if I ask her. Traders was scheduled to go live an hour ago. Yeah, she's waiting on me. So I'm going to end this. And then I'll see you over at Traders. Buttercup Baby said, Jaded hit my link. Sorry, Ann, 14 months. 2. There's that on there. Yeah, there it is. Sorry, Ann. Remember for 14 months. Did I get y'all? Okay, I'm going to shut up so we can go to Traders. And I'll see y'all over there. Thank you for coming. Thanks again to whoever donated the laptop. And we'll see you tomorrow.